Estate agents. These are the 2 sentences you can add to your videos to 10 times the engagement from your viewers. So if you're struggling to get people to watch your content, I suggest you watch this video. Give me the next 5 minutes and I'll show you exactly what 2 sentences we write in each one of our videos to get more estate agents to watch our videos and what you can do to get more sellers or more landlords to watch yours. And what I'm going to do in this particular live is if you comment below, I will send you the framework we have that we use for all of our videos, whether that's normal posts or Facebook ads that we send to you. And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to create your own videos to actually bring in leads, bring in people who want to actually speak to you about what your service is about. And I can show you what that looks like. But for now, we'll head back to the actual 2 sentences that we add. And we always add these at the beginning. So if you don't know me yet, I'm Dan. I've been going live with Teen and Dan. And what we've been doing is we've been going live for 100 days as a measure of goodwill to actually show people what it is we do for free. So you can actually take away all these different skills, all these different little strategies, and actually use them for your estate agency. So if you're an estate agent doing video, these 2 sentences are going to make all the difference. Now, the 2 sentences I'm talking about today are called the headline and the promise of value. And if you've seen any of our videos or lives before, you may have heard this already and say, Daniel, why are you talking about the headline and promise of value again? Well, because it's actually important that it goes in every single thing we post, especially if you're giving away educational content, if you're showcasing a property in your social media, or any other kind of video you want to put out, especially if it's an ad. Because what these 2 sentences do is, first of all, they actually stop your ideal clients in their tracks while they're in the feed. And the second thing they do is they actually show people the entirety of what's going to be inside your video or your piece of content. And that will actually get people, that will actually get your ideal clients to watch or read all the way through. Now, the headline and promise of value, these 2 sentences perform those 2 actions respectively. And what I always do when I come up with a new idea for a video, for example, let's say you want to create a new video about how you can sell your house 2 weeks faster than average and still get market value. Now, the first thing you want to actually do is you want to write your promise of value. Now, this is the second sentence, but it's easy to write because all you need to do is explain what, in the next 5 minutes or so, you're going to teach them in the video. So you could say something like, give me the next 5 minutes and I will show you how local house sellers can get their homes sold 2 weeks faster than average while still achieving the full market value, or something like that. And it explains to people what they're actually going to learn, or what they're actually going to, what you're actually going to show them in your video. I don't see a lot of people doing this in their content. And the trouble is, if you don't tell people what is in your video or what you're writing, they're not going to watch your video just to find out what it is you're talking about. So we need to add these promises of value to all of our posts, all of our videos. And the same goes for the headline. The headline is the very first sentence you want to add, or the very first sentence you want to talk about in your video. And you want to call out your ideal clients. Think about this. Who is your video meant for? Who would watch your video and take away the most value? Who do you want to attract? That's who you want to be calling out in the beginning of your video. And it's not good enough to just say, in your case, local sellers. You want to get specific as to who that video is going to help. So, for example, for this particular video example I mentioned, which is, here's how you can sell your house 2 weeks faster than average while still achieving full market value, you can say, let's say, for example, London homeowners who want to sell their properties faster than the average, but don't know how. Like you want to get that specific, all right? Now you're going to know how to word your content better than me because you'll come up with the ideas for the videos or the ideas for your podcasts, your blogs, and so on. And you'll have a much better idea how to word these, but that is the structure. You want to get the idea for your piece of content. You want to explain to people what you're actually going to teach them, and that goes as the second sentence. And then you actually want to call out who the video is for and who the video can help. And that's going to be your first sentence. Think about it this way. When you create a property listing, if it's similar to creating a property listing, like when you put your video up on the social media, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, if you don't include a headline that calls out the people you want to watch the video and a promise of value that explains what the video is about, that's the same as having no photos on your Rightmove listing or Zoopla listing or your portal listing and no description. Now, how many buyers are you actually going to get to view your property if you have no photos and no description? They're not going to stop and figure out what this property is all about unless they have a really vested interest and they dig deep enough. And at that point, you've already lost 99% of your potential audience. So this is how you need to treat your videos, and this is how you can engage more people to watch your videos, listen to your podcasts, read your blogs, you name it. Because you need to call them out. You need to explain to people why they want to watch. You can't just if you let people, like people aren't just they're not gonna go to your video and figure out why they should watch. You need to show them why. And that goes for your videos, that goes for the properties you put up on the market, that goes for your own services. That's what advertising is all about. You need to capture people's attention and explain to them why they should come to you. They need to know, first of all, what it is you do, in your case as estate agents, and why they should come to you. But that's a whole nother picture. So I'll leave that for another live. Now, if you've liked this live, really appreciate it. We'll be going live consistency for another about 85 days. And what we'll do for now is, if you are interested in this style of creating videos, creating effective videos that you can both put out to your social media and get people to interact, and then once you have really good videos going out, you can even share it on social media advertising and actually bring people in using a strategy that I call a warm audience building strategy, then drop a comment below and I am happy to send you the entire strategy, because I have a slideshow prepared of how we have brought in 2,300 now estate agents to our warm audience using £5 and £2 ads, and it's cost us less than 50p each. And it's happened in 2 months. We've tested this for 2 months, started it completely from scratch in 2 months, and brought in 2,300 estate agents to retarget again and again. So if you're interested in that, leave me a comment and I will send it directly to you.